Welcome back to Omni Garage. Today we're here at Wyatt Machine Tools, and we're here to play with a few of the toys.
So Paul from Wyatt Group, he's invited us down to Auckland here today, and he's the biggest distributor for Rupes tools throughout New Zealand. And we've come down, we've had a go on the tools. Hopefully we're going to learn some sort of process and learn about the Rupes, the steps involved to polishing a car. And Bev, here's our operator. He's going to show us through what we need to know.
Yeah, no, hi guys, welcome. I'm Bevan Bradley from Wyatt Machine Tools. It's great to have you here.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully we can run through a few of these tools today, the BigFoot polishing system, and get you up to speed of what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve here.
So we've got three key tools that we're going to have a play with today. You don't need all of these in order to detail your car, but if you were to pick three, the three that we're going to test today would be them. So what are the three tools that we've got here? Just a really quick overview, Bevan.
Okay, so the three tools we'll be looking at today is the LHR15. This is the latest Mark III version. It has the variable speed control with variable trigger. Runs 150mm pad. It's a great go-to tool for any car enthusiast and also your high-end detailers. Then we're going to look at the 75, LHR75, which is the mini BigFoot. Takes a 75mm pad, variable speed again, very good for in the areas a little bit hard to get to. And then you've got your Nano iBrid, which is the small battery operated or power packed, and that takes a 40mm pad or a 70mm pad. Very good for edge work and things. So we'll run through them, have a play with all of them, and hopefully
Hopefully we'll learn something.
We'll all learn a bit more, I think.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into it.
All
let's
right,
have a look.
Thank you guys. Righto, so we spoke about the kits and everything, so what I'm going to do now is I'll just show you what actually comes in a kit. Obviously, my favourite go-to is the LHR15 Mark III, which is the latest version. So we'll just go through what's actually in the kit, and obviously we start out. It all comes in this very nice Rupes bag.
And it's all got pockets and stuff, so your polishes are all sort of locked down in there.
Pockets and everything, all your stuff, compounds, pads and everything are all nicely kept in there. So obviously there's your machine. Okay, these machines have these little pads here because they're actually designed to be laying on their back.
Oh, so you're not upside down.
So you're not putting it down on the face of your pads and on the face of your work pad.
And is this reusable, so you can put that back on?
You can put that back on. It's just a pad protector.
Okay,
yep. So you can put that on. So yeah, obviously machine sits down like that. You have 2 packs of pads, and each will have blue and a green. Yellow and a white.
Okay.
And
is each of these pads enough to do the whole car?
Oh, definitely. Out of a blue pad, I usually say you probably get 4 to 5 cars. But even if you work 3 to 4, okay, they're not an expensive item. Obviously, as the foam gets a little bit more not so open cell and everything else like that, it does last a bit longer. So you do get
to clog up and stuff like that.
They get a bit clogged up and everything. Like I say, we'll get into pad cleaning because that is important. But yeah, a lot of it, the pads depend on how much pressure you use, how much compound you use, how often you clean them. And obviously, yes, the blue won't last as long as the other ones because it's more of an open cell foam. But I say 3 to 4 cars, and on the others you probably get 6 or 7. If providing you look after them. Every kit comes with a 250ml bottle of the compound. Again, all colour coded.
Sorry, you want to go that way?
I'll go that way.
You want to go that way?
We'll go that way. Really confuse things.
And that's enough to do the car? Is this kit enough to do a couple
Yes,
of cars?
it is. It is enough. Again, like I said, you're going to pick what you use. So the car you're doing, you may need the yellow. You're probably going to use all of it on that car. But you'll do it, or you may use a little bit of both. Bit of blue, run around the car, do the heavy marked areas, and then switch over to your yellow and run over it. So, obviously, Rupes apron. All right. if you're getting dirty, you're using too much compound.
Yeah.
If you're getting covered in,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's still nice to have that
handy
there.
to have.
And
It's very handy. I wear one.
Yeah.
Believe me, I do a lot of
Yeah.
demonstrations
Yeah.
just dressed as I am.
Yeah.
Hanging on the car there.
And that comes with pockets, so you can put a few bits
Yeah,
of
it's got
tools and
pockets
stuff like
and
that.
in it.
Yeah.
So I wear one all the time.
Yeah.
And then you get the 4 colour-coded microfiber cloths.
Right.
Now you always want to try with this system to be using microfiber cloth or a good plush polishing cloth in that.
Yeah.
Okay, because one, they pick up all the leftover compound and bits and pieces of residue.
Yeah.
They also pick up any little bits of fluff or lint and things like that that may be on their dust and things.
Yeah.
So it
And
pays
these are
you.
just for your removal.
That's just for your removal.
For your removal,
okay. Even when you use waxes and things like that, put a you know, you can use the microfiber cloth if you want to. I quite like a nice soft t-shirt material.
Yeah.
Put the wax on with that, remove it with one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously you've got your bag. It's got all your little pockets in it, instruction manual, and there. That's basically how the kit comes, guys. Righto. So we're back now with the 75 kit. Again, comes in the Rupes bag. They've scaled it down a little bit as far as the compound and the pads go, because obviously it's more for specific areas of the vehicle where you might have to get into a difficult area, or you might have some hard marks to remove or something. So they really only do it with the blue and the yellow compound in here.
Yeah.
They have 2 of the blue, 2 of the yellow pads.
Right.
Again, you get all your microfiber cloths. The apron, which is very important,
Yeah.
and your machine.
That all comes in a
All
nice
tucked
carry
away
bag.
nicely in
Yeah.
the bag.
And so this is quite good, because then when you're finished with your post, you can install them back in the bag and you haven't got it all out the garage, or you haven't got your pads getting dust for 6 months to a year.
Correct, you
Yeah.
can put them away in the cupboard,
Yeah.
you know everything's there.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need to, you've used your bottle,
Yeah.
order some more. Like I say, they come with the 250ml bottles.
Yeah.
That's just to really, so you can get your head around what you want to use, what your car requires, your vehicles you're doing
And
require,
where you sit with what
where
you
you
need.
sit with them, and
Yeah.
then you can then go to the 1 litre bottles.
Come in and buy your 1 litres.
Yeah.
We've got all the 1 litre bottles available here as well.
And
Correct.
that's just the biggest is 1 litre?
The biggest is
Yeah.
1 litre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's quite nice to get your 1 litre
Yeah.
and then tip it into your small one.
Oh, that, yeah,
and you can work
exactly.
around your car with
Keep
that.
it in your bag,
Otherwise
keep that
you're
in the
carrying
cupboard.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's the 75.
That's the 75
Kit. Yeah.
kit. Okay, so this is the iBrid Nano. Okay, Rupes battery operated mini BigFoot. There's the tool there. Obviously it comes with the charger. Has 2 batteries. One's already in this machine. Other one goes in the charger. They have a 20-minute charging cycle, and a 20-minute use cycle. So you can have one on charge while you're using one.
Yeah.
When that one runs out, you can clip it over. Then if you lift the top out of here,
Oh wow, there's all your stuff in the inside. It's a neat little box.
there you have basically your manuals and bits and pieces, which we'll just put there. But then you have
Look at that. So you've got all your pads organised in there. You've got your polishers. And what looks really interesting for me there is this.
this here.
So walk us through that.
Okay, so when you happen to forget to charge your batteries, or you're just working at home and you don't want to be on your batteries, because obviously batteries don't last forever,
Exactly, yeah.
you can remove the battery, you can plug your power pack into the back,
And away you go.
And plug it in, and away you go.
That's really good. Does that add much weight to the back of it? And it's not causing any unbalancing?
No.
They've factored all this in?
No, not
I
at all.
suppose that there's probably the same weight as the battery,
That's
I
about the
guess.
same weight as the battery.
Yeah,
And
wow.
obviously once your lead's uncoiled and that, you've taken the weight out of it. So,
Yep.
so you've got that. It also comes with, as I've said, these are all your little fittings. For
okay.
so for your random orbiter,
Yeah,
it has 3mm, 5mm, then just your rotary. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you put that attachment in, it just spins. Obviously your different sizes for your different pads.
wow, I like this kit.
Okay,
It's a neat setup.
so that's all kept in there in its tidy little package. Then you have just the 2 compounds again, blue and the yellow.
Yeah,
You have the blue and the yellow foams. Now these are 70mm.
yeah.
Okay, so you have the blue and the yellow,
You can change your backing plate size up.
and you change your backing plate to suit what pad you're using, and then you have your 40mm.
Yeah,
All right. The other advantage with this little tool is it has these little brushes and that attach onto it for doing all your interior, inside your vents, around your door and interior door handles, down in your center console. You can actually get in there and use the brush on them.
Yeah, wow. So, that's a good idea.
It's a handy idea.
Handy idea, because those vents can be quite tricky to clean all the dust and stuff out of there.
Yeah, try toothbrushes and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Believe me, this works well.
Works well. Yeah. And you could do that on a low setting and just get in
just
there.
a low speed and just go through it and
Yeah. So everything you see on the back here, on the display here, is what you get.
As in this
Obviously, you're going to either choose the long neck or the short neck. You don't get both. But
Correct. Yeah.
So there you have it. We've had a play with all of the 3 machines here. We've learned about some of the basics as to using these, some of the things that you don't want to do, and definitely some of the things that you do want to do. In particular, some of the combinations of the different products. So I've got a far better understanding myself now. I feel a bit more confident to start on.
And just talking with Bevan, I feel safe that I can go home with some products and I'm not going to do any damage to the paint. I'm not going to blow through clear coat. It's given me confidence to do this in my own garage, you know.
Well, I hope so, because I don't want any complaints about my training or anything.
Absolutely, training has been absolutely fantastic. So the plan from here on out, guys, is Wyatt Machine Tools has been kind enough to send us home with a couple of boxes with these 2 machines here. So we're going to play with them in the garage. We're going to get really comfortable with the use for them, and we're going to hopefully wrap this all up by the end of September with a full detailed series on the
blue 2007 WRX. So time on the tools is definitely important for us, so we get confident and we can deliver some good content for you guys, and hopefully we do this correctly.
Exactly. It's just take your time, you know. You don't have to rush.
Absolutely.
It's not a race.
So if you have any questions at all about any of the content today, feel free to drop a comment below. We'll, if we can't answer it, we'll get in touch with Bevan here and we'll get some answers for you. Otherwise, a huge thanks to Wyatt Group for supplying the time and the training today.
Much appreciated. Really appreciate it. So thank you so much for that.
No, thanks very much for Omni Garage for coming down. Great to meet you guys. And,
absolutely.
Let's do some more in the future as well.
So if you're interested in any of these tools or any of the products that we've used today, wyatt.co.nz, or check the link in the description below and you'll be able to find the whole range here, including all the kits, all the individual products. Thanks for watching Omni Garage today. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because there is plenty more comment on these Rupes polishers to come.